What's up guys, ComplexRender here with original Devin for Tutorial Tuesdays, and it's going to be on lighting in Cinema 4D.
So yeah, let's get started. We're gonna do global illumination, ambient occlusion, making it look pretty realistic, and having some realistic lights in there. So let's go ahead and what should we make? Should we make a sphere or something?
Yeah, they have the best reflections.
So and then we'll add a floor. So let's drag that up 50 to where it's, 100 to where it's flat on the floor. And then let's add a camera, make it all perfect angle or whatever.
0, 0, 0.
And then we'll just add it. Oh shit. Okay, whatever, that's good.
Good enough.
So let's start out by making... We're not going to make softboxes today because that'll take forever, but we're going to teach you all the other types of lighting.
Yeah, well you could make kind of like a softbox with just a plane.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Alright.
So let's take a plane. Let's drag it in a little bit. And we'll make it like that, and then we can... Well, let's clone it first. We're going to make it like a regular ceiling, like you see all the time. So we'll make a cloner, drag it into the cloner, go to grid array, change this to 1, and then we just drag this up like that until it's pretty spaced out.
Tell how you got it like you want it.
Yeah. So we got that pretty good. And so let's go ahead and drag that up just a little bit. That seems about right. And then we can make some of our materials. Let's go ahead and make a light material. Check luminance. So it's a light, obviously. Drag it onto the cloner. And as you can see, it doesn't look like anything at all. So let's add global illumination. Set both of these to low. It speeds up your render a shitload. You can play around with everything else if you want. Ambient occlusion. You could just leave it by itself. And so when we preview render it now, that looks pretty good.
You gotta make reflective materials now too.
Yeah, now we gotta add a material for the sphere. So we'll just make it orangish. I love orange. And then we can add some reflection. Somewhere around 10, 15 for the normal brightness. And then for the texture, go to Fresnel. And then I usually put about 20 to 30. Doesn't really matter. It all looks pretty good. So just drag it onto the sphere. And when we do that,
and watch the magic happen.
you can already tell that looks pretty damn real. So we're gonna make a real simple floor texture. Let's just make it like white. So what the hell?
Put on the camera.
So yeah, that looks pretty good. And so let's make another light. Let's add... I'm just going to show all the different types of lighting they can do to make shit look good.
I personally think softboxes and everything is the best lighting ways.
Yes. Yeah, they look so real. It just looks so sexy. So let's make an array type lighting setup. Just go to array, or you can just click it. And then, what the hell? And then we'll make another sphere and drag it into the array. I usually make it like 500, depending on the size of my thing. Make copies about 10 usually. And then just drag it up. And and add on the material.
And it'll serve the same purpose.
Yeah. Now it looks pretty good too. It's just a lighting, circular lighting.
Yeah.
And then what else?
It's really soft. You can use normal lights, like an area light or whatever.
Oh yeah, normal lighting. That looks pretty good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just drag this onto there so we can see the cool tint type lighting. We're gonna make a blue tint and an orange tint to make it kind of fade into each other and make it look pretty cool. So let's add a light. Let's change the shadow to shadow map soft so it has shadows. And then let's give it a orangish tint.
Of course.
Not too strong. Let's drag it up. Drag it up. Fuck. Drag it over some more. Drag it up. And we'll make another one. Drag that over. And drag that up. And we'll make that a blue tint.
And
So now when we render it, you know, I'm going to move these back a little bit because they're just going towards the side.
yeah, gotta get the front of them.
Yeah. Alright. So when we
It's much better.
Yeah. So when we preview render that, damn, that's bright as hell. That looks pretty good though.
That looks cool.
Yeah, just regular simple white and some.
Put it to like 30-something% maybe.
Let's try that out.
Not sure. Might be 2.
Yeah, that looks pretty good though. Let's make like 60 or so, and then maybe we could like drag them out a little bit more. So it's all about positioning. You can do whatever you want, and just tweak it yourself. Make stuff look pretty good. So that looks pretty good.
There you go. You got the nice shadows going on.
Yep. Nice dark shadow under the sphere. You got the nice. We didn't add a reflection. Let's add a reflection to this. No.
No.
That's the. What am I doing here? We're gonna make this a little bit softer because it's a nice, clean type of whatever you want to call it.
Sphere.
Yeah. So yeah, that looks pretty nice. What else could we put?
Well, all the basic lights, they're kind of the same. You kind of just use them differently. There's softboxes, normal lights, array lights. There's skylights, like using sky to light up your scene.
I don't really do that. You'll probably have to explain it. Oh yeah. Oh duh. Okay. Wow, I'm fucking retarded. All right. Simple HDRI skies, guys. These are pretty good. Let's go. There's a lot of presets. If you have R12, you just go to Prime, Materials, HDRI, and you can pick whichever one you want. Just pick a random one. Drag it on. And you can go to Content Browser, and you can find some online and all that. Wow, of course.
Yeah. Lag.
So yeah. So now we got HDRIs.
And that comes with nice reflections.
Yeah. It's just a plain like sky, like a blue sky.
And if you're ever rendering with HDRI skies, and see how you can see the actual picture in the background, there's simple ways to get rid of it by using the compositing tags.
Yeah.
So you just go like tags, Cinema 4D tags, and then compositing. Then you use uncheck scene by camera, and it'll disappear. And there you go.
Yep. That
Still got
looks,
all the nice reflections.
yeah, that looks pretty good, dude.
It's a nice light orange.
Yeah.
A morning's eve
And
is
then
waking up.
you can composite some stuff. So if you want, like a little blue tint, like somewhere over here, you can also add a small light, whatever.
Yeah.
Make that down a little bit. So when you render, you'll have a nice little blue tint.
There's lots of stuff that you can do.
Yeah.
It's hard to see it, but I think
Might
you
be
can
toned
kind of
down
see
too
it.
much.
Yeah. I saw the shadow. Oh, there you go. Now you can see it.
See, it looks good.
That's looking realistic.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go into, if you guys are ever having trouble with your reflections and they're all like really rough and not smooth, there's also a setting in your render settings called anti-aliasing. And well, the default setting is set to geometry, but if you simply fix it, you can go to geometry and change it to best. And then there's settings 1x1 by 4x4. You can play around with those to see what settings is the best for your computer. Obviously, higher up they are, slower the render will be. 16x16.
Damn, that is slow as hell.
Yeah, I know. It's ridiculous.
I never do that.
I always keep mine default and it serves me well. There you go. You can see the reflections are smoother now.
Yeah. So yeah. Anything else we should add?
If you, for the people that are new, for the global, there's a lot of different settings within the renders settings of global illumination. There's like diffuse depth and gamma and all of that. Gamma is basically how far the light reflects, I believe. Diffuse depth is, I don't even know what that one is. And then all the other ones that he changed, both to low, that's basically how many light samples are going to bounce off before it like disappears into us, and it's not going to light up the scene anymore.
Yeah.
It's rust.
I'm just gonna play around a little bit, see what this looks like.
You didn't even, oh, did you put, you have to make it editable.
Duh! I'm retarded.
There you go. There you go. It's going to be funky.
Hell yeah. So yeah, guys, I guess this tutorial is pretty much done. I don't want y'all to sit through this. Damn! 13 minutes! Alright. So yeah, guys, anything else you want to say?
Check out my channel! Just kidding, I'm not going to spam that. Peace out.